Hi, I'm Megan,
I'm Rachel.
and this is Galpash, and we're going to take a quick detour from our usual videos about Once Upon a Time, and we're going to talk about bi people.
Yeah, they exist. They're out there.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm one.
Exactly.
Surprise! I know I might look full lesbian, but I'm only half.
It's true. It's true.
Well, more like 75,
75.
75%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're bringing this up is I was actually inspired by a post I saw today about Once Upon a Time with the Swan Queen. Pretty much people saying, well, why do they have to be lesbian? They could be bi, and that's okay. And we just wanted to take a quick video and address biphobia in especially in media.
Oh yeah.
But
On both sides, on the
yes.
straight and on the gay side, there is biphobia, and it's pretty damn nasty.
And it's unfortunate because um in a community where bisexuals should be welcomed, unfortunately there is a lot of animosity in the LGBT community, and that's just not fair. Being told to pick a side, or I'm just going through a phase, or no, I'm not going through a phase. It's just who I am, and that's okay. I'm not being selfish. I am monogamous. So
I can attest to
that's
this.
that's
Yeah.
that's another stereotype that's out there.
Well, I mean, you introduced me to a new term today.
Yes.
um, Beards. I didn't know that this was a thing. Like that post that she mentioned on Tumblr that talks about Regina and Emma, using Hook and Robin as a beard. I was like, what the hell does that mean? And Megan explained it to me. Yes, disguise. But it's unfortunate that people feel that way, that, the attraction, admittedly, the way it was written, obviously that Megan has a lot of issue with the way that the characters are written in their romances. But I mean, even looking beyond all that and everything, it's kind of unfair to say that the relationship that they have is not real, that they don't understand what they're feeling and everything else like that. And you see that a lot in characters where there is a possible same-sex attraction, and they have the fans who are like, no, they never were for, the opposite sex. It was always for, the other same-sex character,
Yeah.
whoever they may be. It's unfair. I mean, because it's basically saying that you can't be bi, or bi is less than, or bi people are confused. It's
I
it's
and
unfortunate.
and I can kind of understand it because, and I say that lightly, because I think the LGBT community is so, it just yearns for representation, that I think that they or we see bisexual characters as like not enough representation, because unfortunately I can see in a lot of shows being like have it just be queer baiting, where it's, oh hey, we want more gay fans, so we're just gonna throw this relationship out there and kind of reel in the gay fans, and then kind of do away with that, and then have them go back to a straight relationship.
Almost
Which
like Mulan. She appears
yeah,
and then she's gone.
like I know years ago the OC did that. There was a gay character, well, there was a lesbian, very brief, like 2 episode bi relationship in the OC. Throw it back to high school for me.
Never seen it.
Yeah, but so I can see the use of bi characters being seen by the LGBT community as queer baiting, where they're like, oh well, are they? Aren't they? Da da da. When it's okay to be both. You can be attracted to men and women, or to anyone in the gender spectrum, because gender binary is not necessarily always the way to go.
That's very true.
But yeah, I think.
Well, I was gonna point out, there's an actress that you had brought up that she's in like True Blood or something like that.
Yes.
And she's married to a man, but she still identifies as bisexual, and it really irritates her that other people, like, they're like, well, now that you're married, you're straight now, right? And she's like, No. By saying basically that people who are in a relationship must not be, bisexual anymore. They must be either gay or straight, whatever relationship they're in. That really
Our
this is
cat is
not,
being an asshole.
this is not going well. He is going to dart out of there and it's going to make a very loud noise.
It'll be fine.
Oh, maybe. Anyway, but to say that they are not bisexual anymore, that they need to choose one side or the other because they have a partner now, it's really unnecessary and it's actually quite rude because it takes a part of your identity and says that that's not valid anymore just because you happen to have a partner, which is not the case. Like my partner here, I would never ask her to say that she is not bisexual because she is, and that is okay.
Yeah.
Because she's also monogamous.
Stereotypes.
Yes.
But yeah, and when we and I want to make a disclaimer as well with this channel. I know that it's very lesbian focused, and we use that phrase lesbian just for brevity's sake, because we understand that there are many colors in the homo rainbow, and with the LGBT alphabet soup or alphabet cereal, there's a whole wide variety of identities that you can be. So you can be non-gender binary, you can be whatever gender, you can be, demisexual, pansexual, omnisexual, asexual. There you go. Omnisexual, is that one? I think that sounds familiar.
I've heard that before. I'm not sure. There is so many colors of the rainbow.
It starts getting up into the ether, or I'm like, oh god, my brain. Which is fine. If you identify as that, awesome.
Yeah.
For brevity's sake, just to make it quick for this channel, we refer to lesbian as and with characters, with female identified characters experiencing a romantic connection or relationship with another female identified character. Yeah. So, for example, Clark from the 100, bisexual. But we might just refer to it as lesbian because it's quicker. Or like with Regina and Emma from Once Upon a Time, I don't doubt that they have attractions for their male counterparts. They have had it before.
Oh, you finally admit it.
I never doubted it. I just don't
like the way it was written.
I'm a sucker for good character development, and I don't care what gender you are or identify as in terms of coupling. If it's written well, I like it. If it's written poorly, I don't like it. That's why I'm a swan queener, because I think it's written well.
I agree. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. This is not the episode we were talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so we just kind of wanted to make this episode to one say there is no bisexual bashing here. We not only recognize the fact that they are out there and as well. There's one here. Yes. I love how you look off and with the light and everything, it looks very regal. I love it. But anyway, but yes, so we might talk about this issue more later, especially as who knows, events unfold rather.
Yes.
So yeah, but that is basically our episode for right now. Of course, we will, as always, do our episode for Once Upon a Time on Sunday. And we might give you a treat and have another episode before that. Who knows? It's crazy around here.
So, bottom line, biphobia is bad. Characters are allowed to be bisexual, and it's okay.
Love all around.
Love. Oh, look at that. But yeah, I'm Megan.
I'm Rachel.
And this is Gal Patch, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
So, you guys have seen this fat little man in the backs of our episodes.
And he is not happy to be in them right now. But we wanted to introduce Anakin because he makes an appearance all the time.
He's usually lurking in the background. And so, yes, he is our little prince.
So this is a little bonus footage and everything. You'll see Padme next. She's a little bit harder to get in the camera. But yeah.
Bye. Bye.